When we started working with PDW, our learning and development function was in its infancy, and I have to say they could not have been more helpful. They helped us make the arrangements, organise things, fed back to us, provided advice and suggestions where we could do things better, kept us on track, were able to produce things at a drop of a hat that we needed doing, and generally I have to say are one of the best providers that we've worked with.
Working in professional services firms these days, there's a lot of time put to one side in terms of their technical training and very clear career paths about how people can progress from a technical point of view. There's less emphasis on the behavioural side of the development. How often do you get a chance to practice a conversation either with a client or even an internal person in a safe environment?
It was fundamentally different in terms of the structure was very different. So there was succinct learning and then lots of implementation and practice, which is not really something that happens on training sessions. So you often just sit and listen and then go away and potentially forget about what you've learned, whereas that's not possible with this training programme.
I think in terms of recognising the development gaps, it's actually knowing how to fully address them and some techniques to deal with them. And I think the programme really helps you to practice that in a safe environment before you then go out into the real world and put it into practice.
It was scary at the time to bring a scenario to life, but once you sort of got over the initial worry about what you were saying and how you were saying it, you could see the benefit of doing that, so that when you went back into the workplace to talk to either sort of team members or to clients, then you had practiced the scenario already, and you had also potentially practiced some of the outcomes that would have arisen from that.
The practice sessions differ in that we were recorded on a video, so that afterwards we had the opportunity to then go and view that footage, and that gave us a really clear self-awareness piece. So that's one thing that was totally different from anything we've had before.
What was the real benefit about working with PDW in our Pathway to Partnership, our coaching programme, our new business development programme and cascading out to our champions was that we have seen a cultural change. We've seen the change come about because we've seen a different language actually enter into the business. We've also seen people use a coaching approach, whether that's as a business developer or whether that's coaching their teams. And again, that's meant that we've had a more effective and engaged workforce.
So I think the main change in how people would describe me would be that I was, at the start of the course, I was very direct and very clear in my opinions and my views on how we deliver certain types of work or certain types of training, whereas now I understand the benefits of listening to other people's views and actually taking those on board to deliver a better quality of training or work for the benefit of the business.
The benefit that I got from coming on the programme was probably twofold. So it gave me lots of skills that I could take back into the workplace to deal with both my team and in terms of client work as well. And the second benefit, which I probably didn't expect, was that I developed a lot of confidence from the programme, which has been really useful in dealing with lots of scenarios that have happened since.
The programme has benefited me personally in the interactions with other people, so not just with clients generating work and trying to gain more understanding of their needs and then delivering on that, but also dealing with the likes of planning officers, other professionals, understanding maybe why they're behaving in a certain way and responding to that appropriately, and using that to influence outcomes positively.
The benefits to the company are definitely increase in business and therefore an increase in revenue fees, and also raising the profile of the business as well.
It's immensely beneficial, absolutely beneficial, and the results are there. The results are on the people in our business who are winning business, they're in our partners who've gone into the partnership, and the people who are coaching colleagues along the way. So if you have any doubts or any concerns, I'm at the end of a phone if you want to pick up the phone and ask about how it worked, that kind of thing, but I can't recommend it enough.